Hey guys!
Hey!
Welcome back to Pokémon Ultra Moon.
Were you gonna say Yokai Watch?
Yes. We're in the library. Last time we talked to
She's
Lilia.
blocking the way. We read some books here and talked to Lilia and the purple girl.
Oh, Lou! I didn't forget. You're here to clear the Ula trials, right? Good luck.
You better wish me good luck. I think you also heard her.
Oh, you're a trial goer? You're just a few steps away from the trial at Mount Hukalani. Well, a few steps on the bus ride, that is. You can catch the bus from Route 10. Yeah, that's what the professor was about to say, officer. What the professor said too, and that's what we're gonna
Officer
do.
Kui Kui.
Aww.
Poly. They go back to whatever they were doing. You know where the bus is, right?
Yeah, over here. Over here.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
Okay. I don't know if you'd describe the bird Pokemon in Lola as being comfortable around people. Or just plain aggressive. Okay, mister. Oh, maybe that's a reference to the fact that bird Pokemon from the sky might take... Is that lady like... What's she doing with her arms? For a second I thought she was T-posing, but I guess that's just her idle pose.
Oh, looks like you're a trial goer, eh? I've got a favor to ask for you then.
No.
I mean, we can hear what she's gonna say. I'd be happy to help. Route 10 here is long and wide, and it's a great place to let your Pokemon play a bit. My Stuffel hadn't been getting much exercise lately, so I let them out of the balls to have them run around a bit. But they haven't come back. I want you to go look for them, but it's hard for an old lady like me to traipse all around. If you find one of my little Stuffel, you just tell them to come back to me. They're impish creatures, but they're smart as a cookie, and with noses that could sniff out anything. They'll find their way back home to me. Will you help me find my stuff along my Route 10? Sure. I've got 8 Stuffel lost out there somewhere. Maybe they're hiding. Okay, so are they just...
I think they're hiding at certain places.
Yeah, there's one.
Where is it?
Here.
Oh, yeah. They're not like... They're not like, that you need to fight them or anything, but they're like hidden behind sprites and stuff in a way. Trees and objects,
Yeah.
Like, so that you won't see them. It's Tuck.
Yeah.
Firo.
Ruby! Who's the better bird?
Ruby. Oh man, Firo is really tiny. I always imagine, I always imagine Firo to be like large bird.
I mean, it's a large bird, but
yeah,
larger than that.
I know there was always like kids saying that their Firo had evolved into a Ho-Oh because they felt kind of similar. So many people were like, "Oh man, it should evolve into a Ho-Oh." So many people said that theirs did. That's something I remember. Or like some said that...
Like those children playground rumors.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's a bunch of them that I never got to hear because I was younger, you know? I mean, or at least I didn't get into Pokemon until like Gen 3. But I remember stuff like, saying that Togetic could evolve into Lugia or something.
Yeah.
Like Togepi was actually a baby Lugia.
Learned to grew to level
Like
31.
Screen. Is that the... Is it time?
I was wondering that just now.
Or is it 32?
I don't remember. Or 35. I don't know.
I think it might be 32.
Light screen. A wondrous wall of light is put up to reduce damage from special attacks.
It's actually a good move, but it's not one we use with our style, which is being silly and just punching.
Yeah. No, keyboard moves.
Oh yeah, something...
Doesn't it say what level it evolves? On like the top?
Nope. This is not what you're thinking of. Oh yeah, something I wanted to say is, you can go through that screen. Oh, do you want to know if you need to hold it upside down?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already starting level 30.
Well,
Does it work if it's not currently... Nope, we gotta do it when while it's leveling up.
we do?
Yeah. So like when it's about to go up a level, we probably need to have it in front and then like turn. Do you just want to give it
I was wondering if we have one.
Yeah, we have one. So then turn it upside down. And
Yeah.
make sure that it's properly upside down just in case. And then give it to... Use this item.
It's kind of hard to navigate on.
Does it work? Yes. Did we explain how this worked?
You have to like physically turn your 3DS upside down.
Yeah, when
It's leveling up.
in K. Squidillies is evolving. I kinda really love this, but it's also kinda, you know, who would come to that idea?
Yeah.
But it's so cool.
Malamar.
I mean, based on the design, if you've seen the evolution, you could kinda maybe guess, oh, it's this kind of thing, it like turns around completely.
I remember when it came out, like people thought it was like a joke. It was like a rumor going around.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking, I mean, we were just talking about rumors, so maybe people thought this was like one of the jokes. But it's not, it's true. Malamar. Hot diggity!
It flashes the pattern on its torso to control its prey and draw them in. The edges of its fins are supremely sharp.
Nice. I like its little... It has the squid fins as feet.
Yeah. I want to see what the action is. Oh, I pressed.
Press the wrong button.
Yeah.
Silly. But that means Squidillies is now pretty high level compared to the others. Kinda.
Not that much. Like,
Two.
it's the same level as Saki.
Yeah, but Turkey's the ace.
Yeah, but he just leveled
Yeah.
with this guy.
I was walking by that tree and a Pokemon landed right on my head. I don't know if I should call that luck or what. Oh yeah, something I wanted to bring up real quick. Last episode we read some book in the library, but today we didn't. But we could still talk about what it's talking about.
Oops, sorry.
Just a little bit. It's kind of like a lot of Pokemon games have the thing where there's like books you can read.
And they fill you in on more of the Pokemon world lore.
Yeah, something.
The ridiculous power at the scene of a fire. At the scene of a fire. Okay.
I remember the first Pokemon game that I saw that really did that was Diamond, because it had also had a library that had like story bits, you know, kind of like old folk tales. Anyway, this library basically talks a bit about the history of the Tapus, you know, how since we know they're kind of like deities to the people of Alola, it's kind of like talks about a past where they helped fight an evil Pokemon together with the royal family of Alola. Yeah, did I get that right or did I already forgot?
I wasn't listening to you.
Thanks, I love you too.
No, I was focusing on this.
Don't kill Ruby.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Well, it's just, I mean, I'm not gonna repeat it because the audience would already have heard it. I was just talking about what the book said.
Yeah, I got that, but I can neither confirm nor deny that what you said was accurate, because that part I didn't get.
Well, you'll hear it eventually.
Catastrophica. Yeah, when I edit this, I'll hear like, oh god, Kai, why did you say this nonsense stuff?
I mean, you can write like, no, that's wrong. Don't listen to her.
And now I'll probably forget to do that.
I'm
Oh, that's
sorry.
so cute!
Well, maybe I won't be wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
I just know that people something that always stuck in my mind were the stories in Sinnoh. Because there's like a story about a Pokemon who shed its skin to sleep or something. It was, I mean, these are like pretty much fairy tale style
See,
stories.
Saki just grew to level 33.
Okay. Double slip. And like
But I like all these better than double slap.
they don't learn it.
Alright.
So anyway, the Pokemon shed its skin while to sleep, to go to bed or something, like it was clothed.
Oh, I didn't read. Sorry. Yeah.
And when it woke up, it found that humans had stolen its skin and wore it, and then committed crime while wearing it or something. Like, okay.
Or the one about where humans and Pokemon used to marry. That's like something that people often point out how it was like quote unquote censored.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of it was rewritten in English because so the thing about the whole Pokemon and humans married thing is that it was kind of like it was saying there was a time where Pokemon and humans would eat at the same table. There was a time where Pokemon and humans would even get married. There was a time where there wasn't a difference between the two of them, and people have different interpretations of it. Like some people think, oh, it used to be legal to marry Pokemon because it's okay because Pokemon are intelligent or something. Though that's technically not always true in the games because, you know, some Pokemon are described as having more animal-like intelligence, you know. But anyway, what other people interpret it as is more like there was a time where Pokemon and humans were like the same type of being. Similar to how, if you go by evolution, humans in real life used to be animals. I mean, they're technically still animals, but like, you know, animals just like any other animal. You know, like that maybe they used to be like, I don't know, prehistoric, pre-humans who were kind of like Pokemon, and eventually they evolved into humans over time. There's like a Stuffle behind the palm tree also.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there one behind?
And, you know, also like, because it's a folk tale, you don't know if it's actually true, you know? I mean, we have folk tales about, I don't know, what was it? I'm trying to think of something silly. You know?
Oh, well,
Like,
do like fables or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like Märchen or something like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, for example, like,
like one where, I know one where like, a girl and a boy, to hide from a witch, like the girl turns into like a lake and the boy turns into a duck on the lake and then he drowns the...
Yeah, but I meant more like silly stories that are meant to explain something that actually has another different explanation. For example, I don't know.
Not something that's actually been confirmed to have been made up by people.
Are you sure it's confirmed that was made up?
Well, yeah, there's an author to that story.
Well, maybe that was an autobiography. I mean, like something like explanation. Oh, all ladybugs have spots because, I don't know, some giant painted them. There must be stories like this, but I can't think of any on top of my head.
Yeah.
I just remember like old stories about what people used to believe about animals. Like, for example, people used to believe that maggots just come to being inside of dead flesh. You know, they didn't know that flies were laying eggs inside of it. They just thought that maggots just spawn inside of flesh. It's kind of interesting. And also gross. And also, they also used to think that bees were birds. And that bees were ruled by a king. Silly.
You bother me. Well, you bother me.
Yeah, we're just talking about fables and suddenly just you attack us. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's also one more in Sinnoh that I remember because it's something that sometimes people point to, but not all people remember. It's like there's a story that's supposed to explain why wild Pokemon appear in the grass. It's kind of like that. I don't know the exact specific of the story, but it's kind of like some Pokemon told the other Pokemon like, "Hey, we should go to the humans and help them if we want to," you know. I don't remember the exact specifics. I'm sure it sounded more amazing and special.
Enthusiast.
But yeah, I think the reason why this story is important to some people is because like a lot of people are like, oh no, you're catching the Pokemon and taking them away from their natural home and you're making them suffer by squeezing them into tiny balls and stuff. But the implication is that Pokemon actually come to humans on purpose, and that any Pokemon that it's caught is only able to be caught because it in some way want to be with the human, even if it's just, to get stronger, to test the human or something. So like even if the Pokemon doesn't like you,
My impression of a siren is pretty good, eh? I'm pretty good at Pokemon battles too.
Oh snap.
Sorry.
But yeah, the idea is that if a Pokemon stays with you, it stays because it wants to.
Yeah.
I mean,
they actively seek out human contact.
Yeah.
And you don't, like, hunt them down.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a fable, so who knows if it's true. But I think it's kind of like the basic explanation people have as a counter-argument to this is all dogfighting. My explanation is it's the Pokemon world. It just
how on point dogfighting.
Yeah, my explanation is just like it's the Pokemon world. It just works that way. Pokemon aren't animals. For whatever reason, it's fine to do this with them because it's just a game. I mean, you know me, I like to overanalyze games too, but it's kind of like, there's a line where when people say, no, Pokemon people are literally evil and this is the actual hidden lore, that's kind of like, not necessarily, But it's fine, everyone can have fun in their own way, it's just like,
What about you? Buses can get a whole lot of people to where they need to go all at once. Though I'd kind of like to see a whole herd of right Pokemon like Taurus stampeding together.
Everyone would die. Speaking of dark stuff in Pokemon.
No!
Oh no! Bird!
I wanted to see if I get anything from a lady. Ooh! Skarmory.
I remember... Oh, we've never seen these Pokemon!
What were we saying?
In the first episode where Skarmory appeared, I mean, I only got into games like Gen 3, but I watched the anime from the beginning. And like, because Skarmory was one of the first Steel-type Pokemon, when the Steel-type was introduced, in the episode they were like, oh, Skarmory, it's a really special Pokemon, it has a unique type combination, So when I first met Skarmory in like Gen 3, I was like, oh shit, it's a super special Pokemon, it must be basically legendary. And I caught it, and then it didn't do anything special. I was like, I guess the enemy like. Also, I called it Blaukehlchen because I thought it looked like it has a blue neck. So I basically called it the German word for Robin is Rotkehlchen, so little red throat, and I called it little blue throat. Oh, there's what is it? A health wing.
Oh.
Just eat it, and you'll be healthy. I think the route... Did we get all of them? No.
Yeah.
Oh, did we? Oh, you... Oh, you were.
Oh, you child. All of my stuff will have made it back. Thanks to you. Yeah, like the last one I checked, it says like, oh, it looks like everyone went back. You've been a great help to me here. I surely do owe you, my young friend. Have this muscle band from me.
Have this muscle band.
As a token of my appreciation.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, it's like, what did she do? Did she pet you?
Cute and strong and just a little bit wild.
Just like me.
That's what a Pokemon should be like. And that's why Stuffel is the best.
The best.
The best.
Speaking of the best, do we catch the bus next time? Or...
that's funny.
Yeah? It was funny?
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
We get to the bus.
What's that to the side of us?
That...
On the map,
That is where you... Pretty sure that's where the legendary stuff happens.
I haven't played that far. So... Okay. Spoiler! I just like, this looks like a special structure should exist. Okay, never mind, I guess that's for later then. Alright.
Yeah, okay. So, then we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!
Bye!